Anthea here. So I wanted to share a little story with you. Last night I was with a friend and she was talking about some things from the past, and as we were talking, she was talking about some things from the past that maybe she's not so proud of. And before we left each other last night, she said to me, I know that you see many sides to me. You see my sweet side and you see my not so sweet side. And I said to her, hey, there's no judgment here. I'm not sitting here judging you. And she said that she wasn't proud of the things from her past. And she's like, sometimes I can be really sweet and lovely and nice. And other times I know that I can be not so nice. And what happens is that we convince ourselves that we're that not so nice person. Yeah, we convince ourselves that that's who we are. And I just said to her, look, I go, that part that you think you are, that's not who you are. You're the other part. You're the really sweet part, the lovely part. That's really who you are. It's not the other part, the one that you think that you have all these negative traits and you're not a nice person, and somehow you have managed to convince yourself that you're all of these negative traits because probably someone in your childhood or your teen years or your adulthood or whatever it was told you that, convinced you that you're not that really nice of a person. Or maybe someone pointed it out to you in your marriage or in your relationship or in your friendship or whatever, that you're not that nice. But really, when you tap into that nice side and you're that good person and you feel good when you're doing it, usually we think it's actually a facade. We think that we're pretending to be nice, but you can't really pretend to be nice. It doesn't work like that. People see through it. So you're either a nice person or you're not. That's just how it is. And people are more enlightened and more aware and more conscious than we think they are. And so when you're being that nice person, when you're smiling a lot, when you're sharing stories that you're excited about and things in the future that you're excited to do, that's who you really are. That's who you are. Believe me, that is who you are. You're not that other person who's, hi Tom, how you going? You're not that other person who's wounded and damaged, and that's just shit that happened to you. But it doesn't make who you are. Yeah? In your essence, in your soul, there's a little boy or a little girl who's excited about life, who's kind, who wants friendship, who wants to share, who wants to be passionate with other people. That's who you really are. Do not forget that, yeah? And think about that. Really think about the things that I've said today in this video, because when you begin to think about who you really are, and you're like, yeah, yes, I am a nice person. Yeah, shitty things happen to me, but I'm a nice person and I want to be a better person. Then you move towards that. You move towards it and believe people when they tell you that you're a nice person, that you have positive qualities, because once upon a time, I thought that I wasn't a nice person as well. I used to think, oh yeah, I'm nice to people, but if they could really hear what was going on in my head, they would think, wow, she's got issues, she's not nice at all. But it was because I wasn't being nice to myself. So I treat everybody else better than I treated myself. And I was not nice to myself. I tell you, it's amazing I got through the day at all. So when people say to you, you're a nice person and thank you for being so kind, believe them. People don't just say that to anyone. People don't just say that to people who aren't nice. So when you have that anger, when you have that bitterness or rage or irritation or whatever it is, it's not really who you are. It's just a reaction to something. Who you really are is that it's in your soul. It's that nice, loving, kind, compassionate person that you tap into sometimes. that's who you really are. So think about that and move towards that. Yeah, and if you want any more support around how to tap into that even more, it's something that I can talk about when I do my little warrior lessons on a Saturday. So I hope this has helped in some way. Sending everyone lots of love and have a beautiful day.